Hey Hush Blossom, so the first thing that I'm going to do is prep my skin. I already have the Smashbox Photo Finish Oil. I do not know where I put it. So that's already all over my face, and hopefully the mirror's not in the shot. I don't think it is, but hopefully it's not. So the first thing I'm going to, I have the fan on because it's like really hot here. So I'm going to first spray my face with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, just to get the skin ready for the foundation. And I forgot some on my face. There we go. Wow. Alright. Get that all patted dry. So I'm trying a new primer today. Well, I've been trying it for a while now. So the primer that I'm using today, I've been trying to get a hold of the Marc Jacobs new primer, but it's always sold out, and I don't trust Sephora online. I've heard some really bad stories about that. So I got this one instead. This is the Too Faced Hangover primer. It has coconut oil, coconut water in it, and it's a silicone free, and it looks like this. So I'm going to put this all over my skin first before I do my eyes. That way the primer, your skin will look better if you prime your face first and then just don't put your foundation on, just prime your face first, then do your eyes and your eyebrows or whatever, just so that it has time to sink in and do its job. So I'm just going to take 2 pumps of this and put it on my skin. Absorbs into the skin. I really like this primer, but I'm still going to try to get my hands on the Marc Jacobs primer when I go to Colorado Springs, so hopefully I can find it. So for this look today, I have decided that I want to do a really pretty, how would I explain my look? I don't know exactly how to explain it. So if you guys know when you see the look, just let me know in the comments what you would call it. So I'm using 2 palettes today. The first palette that I'm using is the Too Faced Naturalized palette. I think this is a gorgeous palette. It's a nude palette, and I think this is going to be gorgeous for Valentine's Day. And the look that I'm actually going to do is called Classic Look, which is right here, these 3 shadows right here. I will put the names of the shadows as I do this look, just because I just think that this is the most wearable, if that makes sense. Like, this could be your day and nighttime, like if you're going on a date for Valentine's Day or whatever your plans are. I think this is going to be the perfect look for that. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced palette, and the other palette that I'm going to be using is the Tartelette palette. This came out a while ago, and I'm only using it for Fashionista for the black, because I haven't used this palette in a while. But this is a pretty palette as well to use for Valentine's Day if you have this palette and you don't have this palette. So I'm just going to put my stuff here just to make it easier. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes. Now, I get a lot of questions about what I use to prime my eyes, and since I've gotten this product, I don't know, it's been a while ago. I always use the Givenchy eyeshadow in Ombre. This is a cream shadow. This stuff lasts forever. And the reason why that I use it is because it doesn't make my shadows crease, and it makes my shadows stay all day, all night. And I know it lasts quite a while. So I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to use a flesh tone shadow, like the same shadow color as this, for the base. So this is what this looks like. You can get this at Sephora, so I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so because this is a cream base, you need to use your finger to warm up the product and spread it because the brush will leave brush strokes in the eyeshadow and it will leave a crease in the shadow. So, and then your eyeshadows will just enhance the creases in your base. So with this particular eyeshadow, just make sure you warm it up with your finger and really pat it and get it really smooth, because if you don't, the shadows will show the creasing in the eyelid. So I'm just going to let that set for just a second. I'm going to get a fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, which to me this is a little too fluffy for a concealer brush, which looks like this. So I just use it for eyeshadow. And in this this Tarte Tartelette palette, I'm going to use, I'm going to use Free Spirit, which is this shadow right here. I'm going to put that all over the eyelid for a base, and just to set in the primer. So that is done. It just makes sure that the shadows will stay in place and help you with your transition colors and for your base color. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the Too Faced palette. This is, like I said, the Naturalized palette. And then I'm going to take a real, like, decent shaped, I'm going to wipe this one off. I got these off of Wish. I get a lot of questions about these. I got these brushes off of Wish. So yeah, I got this off of Wish, and they're really high quality. I've had it for over a year now. So now I'm gonna take actually, before I do that base shadow, I'm gonna take this fluffy brush again, and I'm gonna go in with this color called Silk Teddy, which looks like this. It's this color right here. I'm gonna put that all over the eyelid. Okay, so now I'm going to do my highlight. Now, I've been obsessed with certain highlights now this month, and I don't know, like, I got this from Ipsy and I wasn't too, like, you know, thrilled to try it, and then I tried it and now I love it. So I'm going to be taking a really small brush. This is kind of like a little angled lip brush, but this is perfect. It looks like this. Hopefully you guys can see this. And I'm going to be taking this Monaco Trio. This is a Champagne, Peach, Patini, and Bronze. And I'm going to be taking the Champagne color. This is a beautiful highlight. If you use cream highlights, make sure you put a powder highlight on top of it. A, to just lock it in, and B, will make the highlight last a lot longer than if you just put cream on. And I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier powder. This is a baked highlight in the color 01 to lock this in, but this is such a beautiful trio. Like, I cannot get over how pretty this is. And they look like this. It's so beautiful. So I'm going to be using this pearl color right here, but it's, I think it's champagne. Yeah, it has to be, because that's the peach and that's the bronze. So I'm going to put this as a highlight and then put my Laura Mercier powder on top. Valentine's Day because you're going to be really close at a candlelight dinner, and the candlelight will just reflect so beautifully off of this highlight. I absolutely am in love with this highlight. I'm just sad that I'm just now using it, because it is such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. And the peach toned and the bronzer is just perfect for your cheekbones. I might actually use that as a blush today. So now I'm just going to go in with my baked blush, or highlight. And I'm just going to first pat and then just kind of blend it in. Like I said, this will just lock your cream in, and it's not going to get all over the place, and it's just going to make it look that much more beautiful. Like, it catches the light like crazy. Hopefully y'all can see that. Like, it's beautiful. I absolutely highly recommend these cream colors. Okay, so next is going to be, I'm going to put a little shadow under. I'm going to smudge it a little bit. So I'm going to take, I'm going to be taking the Aronica, because it has a little shimmer. It's going to catch the light of the candles, if that's what you're doing, or the light in general. It's just going to catch it and just make your eyes look pop, like it's going to pop. So I'm just going to take this smudge brush. This is from Scone. I got this out of my Ipsy bag, and it looks like this. Amazing brush. So I'm just going to take just a little bit, and I'm going to only do it to like a third of my eye, just because I don't want to completely close my eye off, but I do want enough where it looks sultry, I guess you could say. So I gotta figure out which side has the product. Alright, and then I'm just gonna put it right under my waterline. Just a little bit. It's very subtle, but it's just that extra little touch. Because normally I don't put eyeliner in my bottom waterline anymore, but I'm going to today. Now I'm going to be taking a dome-shaped brush, if I can find it. Here we go. And I'm just going to smudge it out just a little bit, just to soften it up a little bit. Okay, so we might come back to that if I think I need to fix it. Okay, so the next thing is eyeliner. Now I am using a new eyeliner. I don't know how new this is. I absolutely love this eyeliner, and I will be getting the full size. This is the Marc Jacobs gel, I believe. It's a gel pencil. This stuff is buttery smooth. It just melts onto your eyelid. It is amazing stuff. It looks like this. You can get this on the Sephora website. I'm not sure if they sell these at Ulta, but you can get them off the Sephora website if you want to try this. Now I'm going to have to get close to the mirror because I'm blind and I can't see. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to do my basic eyeliner. Y'all have seen me put on my eyeliner like 100 million times. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set that with a powder. Sometimes you have to do this with eyeliner, sometimes you don't, but I do every time I put on eyeliner just to make sure that it doesn't bleed and it doesn't look nasty and it just looks more professional, I think. Also, like if I made a little line that it wasn't supposed to be there, this will fix it. So I'm going to take this Tartelette palette and I'm going to use Fashionista, which is right here. I'm going to put that on top of the eyeliner. And I'm using a Sonia Kashuk number 108 angled brush. if you hear any like banging and hammering and stuff, there's construction happening next door. So sorry about that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with the okay, so now I'm gonna go back in with the Too Faced palette, the push up shadow right here. And I'm just gonna fix the middle part just because I want it to be more pigmented. So I'm gonna do that right now. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Woo! I'm gonna be using is my MAC Mineralized foundation in W13. And then I'm going to set it with my HD powder for Makeup Forever. The blush that I'm going to be using is Mocha by MAC. This is my favorite MAC blush at the moment. And then for contour, I'm going to be using... So now all of the foundation, my blush, my bronzer, excuse me, my highlight, everything. I just ended up using my Laura Mercier highlighting powder. Just because I just felt like that would be the perfect way to go. It just hits the light, catches it just a little bit. So the next thing I'm going to do is just to take this big angled kabuki brush. This is from e.l.f. And I'm going to just make sure that this is all blended nicely. There's no fallout. Okay. So now I'm going to set the makeup look with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus again. I love the smell of this stuff. Okay, so if you're wearing a liquid lipstick, I highly recommend this lip mask. It is amazing. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Hanalei. I have no clue how to pronounce it. It looks like this. I got this from Ipsy. This stuff smells amazing. It smells like lemonade. I have been using it non-stop since I've gotten it. I actually put it on before the video, and you just spread it around for like 30 seconds. You can leave it on for about, I don't know, 2 minutes or so if your lips are really chapped. And then that way you get no creasing and no cracking in your liquid lipstick if that is something that you're going to do. Which I am going to try a new liquid lipstick today. Trying a new liquid lipstick today. This is the Vivid Matte Liquid Lipstick from Maybelline. They just came out with this. This is in the color 45 Vivid Violet. This is a beautiful color, so I'm going to go ahead. That's why I kind of kept natural with the eyes, because this is the statement. So I'm just going to make sure my lips are nice and moisturized. And I have not used this. I have swatched it, but I have not used it on my lips yet. So let's see how this goes. Absolutely love the color. The smell is enticing. I like the smell too. It reminds me of a perfume that my mom used to wear. It smells amazing actually. I really like the smell of that. So it's still kind of shiny, so it hasn't fully set yet. I will be doing a first impression video on this liquid lipstick probably right after this. I really like it. It's a lot lighter than I usually do. But, oh my god, this is very perfumey. So if that stuff bothers you, I would not use this. Because it's like a very perfumey smell. I like. So this is the final look. Hope you guys enjoy. Valentine's Day didn't used to be a favorite holiday for me, but now that I'm married and I just celebrate it with my husband, and I just really like it. So I hope you guys like this look. I tried to incorporate a color from the Valentine's Day scheme, if you will, and purple is a big one. There's red, purple, pink, and white. Those are usually the colors that they associate with love. So I thought I would use this liquid lip to do that. Liquid lips are going to give you a lot more staying power, if you will, throughout your dinner or your movie or whatever activity you are doing for Valentine's Day. I really like the color, and I like how the eyes turned out. The highlighting is something that, if you don't focus on anything else, the lips, the eyes, highlighting, because it's going to make you look healthier. It's going to catch that candlelight if that's what you're doing. And it's just going to make you look more youthful and more awake and more sultry and sexy. And I just really like a good highlight. So I really like the way this turned out. This liquid lipstick has a very powerful smell. So if you don't like overly perfumey smells, you will not like this. But the color is so beautiful. I absolutely love it. It goes perfect with this look, I think. So I hope you guys enjoy. Sorry I haven't posted in a while, but I'm back. I am going to be doing a story time video for you guys on why I have been gone. So that will be up most likely on Monday. So I hope you guys have an amazing Valentine's Day and you celebrate with your friends and family and your significant other if you happen to have one in your life. And if you don't, spoil yourself. Doesn't matter. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!